just a moment. Just so you know, I'm recovering from COVID still. I have still positive COVID response. So, but doing okay. And yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of stretching and stuff like that today. It'll be nice, it'll be fun. And there's Maggie coming back. We'll get started as soon as Maggie pops in. All right. Let's just close our eyes and put our hands on our knees and bring our chest up and our chin up. We'll get started in just a sec. Everybody's still dialing in. Just breathe as best you can. Welcome to Gentle Movement. My name is Chris. And we're back doing it again this week. Thursday live every Thursday at 10:45. If you're watching this on YouTube, please try and join us live. It's a lot of fun. And you get to laugh at my really bad jokes with everyone else instead of wondering if it's funny. And anyway, it's a whole thing. So hope everyone's doing well today. And I'm a little nasally. I tested positive for COVID last Thursday, still sticking with me for a little bit, tested positive again yesterday, but need to get some movement in, move my lungs. So we're going to do some stuff. We might need to end class a little bit early today. I hope that's okay. Let's just see how kind of see how I'm doing. But it's good to see everyone again. I know you might not be able to see me because of these lovely glasses I have. The day before I tested positive for COVID, I had cataract surgery to remove a cataract, put in a new lens. So they gave me these beautiful glasses so I can wear them outside and be okay and not be screaming at the light. So that's that. So hope everyone's doing okay. And you're having a great week so far. Only a couple more days left and had a nice Halloween. We celebrate and we got some cool stuff on the way. So we'll do some holiday themed stuff as well. So let's just start with our hands on our knees, our chin up. You know, I don't know if you've had COVID, if you've had the pleasure, breathing is tricky. So getting a deep breath in is important. I'm a nose breather, so I breathe through my nose. It's been a little tricky, but there are some tips. Making sure you're standing up straight and your posture is good really helps. So just gonna take a deep breath in and exhale. And inhale in and exhale. And one more. And exhale. Probably won't do too much aerobic exercise today, just because I don't want to get too short of breath. So we're just going to start twisting our hands, doing nice gentle movement. And sorry I had to miss the last couple of weeks, but we had some stuff going on. But we're back. So we're just going to move our hands as if we're swimming in water. Right? So like we're doing a doggy paddle, right, in water. One thing with cataract surgery is I wasn't able to sweat for a week because you don't want sweat in the eyeball. You can't go swimming, can't do anything water related. And I had to sleep with a glass eye patch. Wasn't very piratey, to be quite honest with you. I was hoping for more of a pirate patch. That's what I was going to go for as Halloween, but no luck. So we're going to swim just a little bit, just to open up the chest. So we're coming out just like a doggy paddle and behind us. Stretch our mouth, open your jaw while we do it. squeeze your face. Do circles with your hands. Now we're going to play piano. We're going to start at the very low end and work all the way over. Deep breath in, exhale. And back. So we're playing piano. Arms outstretched. And going to the left and going to the right. Very good. Now we're going to bring our arms up. Nice and slow. Deep breath in. Exhale and come back down. All right. Very nice. Very nice. One more time. Arms up. Hold it. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. And center. And back down. Very good. All right. We'll lift our arms back up one more time. Do the same thing. And basically it's just a little turn. And you'll notice it in your lower back a little bit. This will stretch out. And then arms back down. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, with my elbow, I'm just going to lift above my shoulder, or actually even with my shoulder, and come across. So I'm pointing with my elbow, right? I'm not using the rest of my hand. The rest of my hand's just going to here. I'm going to point like I'm pointing at you, but I'm using my elbow. Okay, so I'm going to point and open my wing to the back. And then come back to the center. We're not going all the way over. We're just going to the center and down. We bring our elbow up, pointing at you, then keep pointing to open up and go to the back. You might notice, we'll do it a couple more times. My opposite side, I have my hand on my knee or just inside my knee. You don't really want to press it on my knee because that can be painful, right? So we're going to bring our elbow up, deep breath in, and open up. Again, I'm balancing, a little counterbalance, and going to the back. And then back down, left hand side, point, and open up. And down. Right hand side, point, open up, down, point, open up and down. I'm doing this to help open lungs, right? When we get any sort of illness or any sort of, whether it's COVID or a cough or flu or whatever. And by the way, I've been very fortunate. It's very mild, relatively, very tired later in the day, fatigued and stuff like that. But really doing some stretches to without overexertion is what I've been trying to do, just to expand my lungs, because it's easy to get kind of crunched up. So making sure this is one that helps lift open. All right, so we're going to try and touch our elbows and both at the same time and open up. Morning stretch, right? That early morning stretch. Elbows up, rise up, and then out. And one more time. Elbows up together and out. Right arm up, and twist, look over my left shoulder, arm is up as high as it can go, like I'm holding a torch top, like Statue of Liberty, and I bring my arm down over on my left leg and twist. Deep breath in. Another deep breath in, and exhale and remove. Left arm comes up, same thing. We're going to twist. We're not bending, we're twisting and bringing it down to our side. Twist a little more if you can. Suffocate if you can't. Deep breath in. Exhale and release. One more time. We'll actually do it 2 more times on each side. So arm up, twist, and down. So we're just pivoting in our hips. And release. Up. And down. And up on the other side. And down. One more time. And down. All right, very good. And release. Now we're going to bend. Right, so that was a twist. This is a bend where we bring our arm up and bend. So we want to extend this. The rib cage, I'm not trying to bend my head that much. My head can stay straight, that doesn't matter. It's from here, I want to just open up, and it's like not a big movement either. We'll come down, arm up, and bend. Now you can bend over more if you want, like this. Just watch your balance. Grab onto the chair if you need. All right. Again. But it can go pretty deep. We open up. And one more time on the left-hand side. So you can come up. There are a couple ways to do this. You can go deep. You can come from way over here and do one of these, or you can come from the center and do something very similar. Your choice. And then back. Deep breath in, exhale. We're going to stop and be mindful of our breath today. All right. So it's gentle and slow, a little bit more than normal. Probably not going to do any boxing, dancing, skydiving, any of that stuff today. Maybe go for a canoe ride, but that's going to be about about what we can do. At least myself. Deep breath in and exhale. One more time. And exhale. I'm going to bring my arm in front of me. I'm going to grab behind my elbow with my other arm and gently lead it over to my right. So I have my left arm extended. My right arm comes up, grabs it behind the elbow. And now you can also grab it like this if you want. You can grab your wrist. If this is tough, you can grab your wrist and just pull. That's another option. Some people like that. So I'll demonstrate that on my right going to my left. And this is a different type of twist, right? Where our arm isn't lifted, it's not elevated, it's down here. So it's pulling a little bit deeper and release. And another thing you can do is you can also manipulate by moving it around in circles and pull as far as you can, whatever works for you. And back down. Left, I'm going to pull over to the right. And our hands, arms are really loose, right? It's the arm doing the grabbing's doing all the work, right? One more time on the right hand side, over to the left. One more time on the left hand side, over to the right. Very good. I'm just going to do a little bit of walking, very gentle, just lifting up my knees. Just need to turn off my ringer there. Just very gentle, lifting up my knees. do what you can. Have to keep an eye on my heart rate, right? We want to keep, some people, we have to do that. So if I feel it getting too crazy, I'm going to stop and slow down. But right now I'm just doing a little walking, just to move my hips. If you want to go faster, please do. If you want to do a little running, you can do that, or galloping. You want to be a horse, gallop, that's fine. Sheep, lamb, whatever you'd like. Cows are the ones that run really funny. They run like corgis. If you ever see a cow run, it's pretty crazy. So I'm just going to walk a little bit. All right, slow down. I'm going to grab behind my knee, underneath, not on it. You can if you want to lift like this, but I tend to grab the back of my knee just to let it dangle a little bit and swing around. Have my knee swing around in circles. My arms are doing all the work. My legs just kind of hanging, and it's a hinge, so it's hinging back and forth. This is just to help the knee relax a little bit and go in circles. All right, switch sides. If you grab in the front, it's a little bit tougher to do. You can do it, but it's going to impinge your knee. So that's why I grab the back of it and let it kick, circle around. And we're going to go to the right again. We lift up. And the left. So I think we have a Tai Chi class tomorrow. Kalani, at the end of class, maybe can mention a little bit more about it. And also we have another yoga class on Monday. We can go through the menu of items that you guys, if you don't know about, can enjoy. We have yoga on Monday, we got Tai Chi on Friday, we got gentle movement today, all kinds of cool stuff. One more time on the right. And if you want to bring your leg out a little bit more, if your hip is getting feeling a little weird, you can do that. And go to the left. What I like to do is I like to have my leg just drop, so I'm not holding my leg, like I'm not up here with my shoulders. My shoulders are loose, and my leg is just far enough off the ground that it can do this. And it also adds a little bit of strength to my. I have to be mindful that I don't slump over. They have have good posture, and then you can see my arms are a little bit more extended. All right, very good. Bring both our arms up. We're going to grab a ball from the sky, bring it down. A little qigong, right? We have this ball in our hands, so our hands kind of take a curly ball form, right? One center of our chest, our arms are extended out a little bit, right? Pushing it together, pushing it together, pushing it together. Now, like dough, we're going to grab it a little bit more and pull it out. Right? And pull the right side and bring it in, bring it back in, bring it back in, bring it back in, bring it back in, left side, bring it out. Bring it back in, bring it back in, bring it back in. Squish it, squish it, squish it, let it expand. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squish, squish, squish. Not squish. We're just going to put it in our palm. Now we have two. We'll rotate our wrists again. All right, little balls inside our hands, so our hands aren't closed completely. All right, I'm gonna start doing some circles. A little bit wider, and come in front, nice and slow. We're like, but wait, I have balls, I have these things in my hands. What am I supposed to do? Well, leave them there. Leave them there. You're holding on to it. It's all good. We'll come back to it. And come back up one more time. Back to the center, hands back together. Gonna create that ball again. So it's together. Right. I'm gonna place it, pick it up, lift it up, put it down in front of us on the table, like we're putting it on a table. And then we're gonna pick it back up. Put it over on the shelf here. Put it over on the shelf on the left. And come back to the center, nice and slow. All right. Okay, grab, hydrate a little bit. And make sure I stay hydrated. I encourage you, if you have some hydration, to take a little bit of, take a quick moment. Nothing too crazy, but just enough. All right. Put that back down. Check the time. See where we're at. All right. Everybody doing okay? Is everyone doing all right? Thumbs up. Nothing too crazy. All right, we're gonna do some shoulder shrugs and some and work with our neck and upper body. What happens, at least for me, is, you know, when you get congested or whatever, sometimes doing some neck stuff can feel really, really good. So I'm gonna start with my shoulders, because I'm gonna bring my right shoulder up as high as I can and let it drop. Bring my left shoulder up as high as I can, let it drop. Right shoulder up, let it drop. Left shoulder up, let it drop. Both shoulders up, let them drop. One more time, both shoulders up, let them drop. And again, both shoulders up, let them drop. Cool. So we're going to work on our neck, right? Because everything's connected. This is like in our neck, this is like a junction box, like where electricity all goes through, all the nerves, everything goes through our neck. So we're going to do it really slow. Leading with my nose, I'm just going to sit center, take a deep breath. And as I exhale, I'm just going to turn my head and look over my left shoulder. Continuing on, I'm going to take that same nose, doesn't go anywhere, seems, and point it over my right shoulder. And then come back to center. I'm going to take my same nose, point it towards the sky or ceiling. My chin's going to follow, believe it or not. And I'm going to let that stretch too. Right, so I pull all of this. Same nose. gonna point it towards my chest. I'm not gonna bend over. Okay. I was gonna point it down towards my chest. And when I do this, my voice gets much deeper. Don't ask me why, but it does. You can ask me why, I wouldn't have an answer. And then back up to the center. You do the same rotation a couple more times. All right. And then take my nose, turn it to the left, looking over my left shoulder. Go a little deeper this time. If you want, you can even twist a little bit more. You just want to make sure you're leading with your nose. And then come back to the center and start going to the right. So we don't want to start our movement of our bodies until our nose has reached the maximum of where it's going to go. And once it does, then we can start turning. We don't want to turn before then. And then come back once we square up. Our nose continues to come forward. Gonna look up. Elongating the back, stretching the neck like we're giraffes. And then down. Again, not bending, just looking down. Leading with our chin. Let's look at the back. Portion of the neck. So I try to push up on the crown of my head when I do this, which helps elongate my spine. And push down. And use our deep voice again. Back to the center. So we've done side, side, up, down, but our neck moves in so many different ways, right? So I'm gonna also do some diagonals. So you'll feel it a little bit more here. And as I come across, same thing. I go back to the center, then I come up. It's almost like a U shape. And that'll get this side of the jaw. Right? Because this is where a lot of we hold a lot of pressure when we have head colds or any number of things. Our jaw can get swollen, and so this can help get rid of some of that inflammation. Again, your chin's very important. Some people have a chin that's already out. Mine is a little bit more receded, so I push it out. Like on Popeye. Not the chicken store, the Sailor Man. Same thing on this side. And back to the center. We're going to do some yes, no's. All right. Again, keeping our back extended. Yeah. And no. You ever said no so fast someone you hurt your neck? Crazy. No. Try to do slow-mo no. No. Sorry, the decongestant I take makes me a little loopy and I say weird things. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Now Kamani's sitting there going, Chris, you don't need decongestant to say weird things. I agree with you, Kamani. I do. So now I'm going to do a rainbow across. Rainbow back. And then go underneath. So circles really slow. This is where we get dizzy if we're not careful. Just doing some circles, gonna reach the top. And it does matter going in the opposite direction. Like it might not seem like it does, but it really does. Chin down, coming across. And back up. You might hear some tension being released. That's okay. As long as you're not, there's no pain involved. Might be a little shocking. I don't know if that's the right word. Surprising. And back around. And this all interplays with our shoulders on down. So I'm going to lift my shoulder again and turn my head to the right. I mean to the left. Lift my right arm, turn my head to the left. And come down. Head comes back to center. Left arm comes up. Looking over to the right. Same thing. And back down. We won't do too much of that. Right? Again, yes and no. So when we do their yes, we want to extend their chin up. And we do the no, we want to, when we do the yes down, we want to make sure that our back is straight and our chin tucks in. Back to the center. Slow-mo no. And you might, I know I do, and it could be because I've not done much exercise in the week, but I definitely feel you can hear little tiny pings happen. Not pings, that's not necessarily a word, but like little tiny micro releases going on. And that's okay. Sometimes you'll get aura is not the right word, but certainly see light that you wouldn't normally see. That's totally normal. All right. Let's go for a little bit of a canoe ride today. I'm gonna grab my canoe. It's up here. Left hand, right hand, come down, gently put it in the water. And then come across. Gently put it in the water. It is the oar I speak of, but I didn't have the words to say. All right, grab my oar and put it into the water. Could be a paddle. I don't know the difference between a paddle and an oar. If you do, please let me know. There's a bad joke in there somewhere. I'm not sure what it is. But that horn agrees. Don't ask me where that came from. That, if you're not from Miami, is a familiar sound of the lunch truck coming for the construction folk. So we're just gently canoeing. Deep breath in, kind of incorporating all we've done today, kind of a final motion. Any of this stuff, except the next stuff, you can do somewhat faster, but I like going slow and gentle. One more time on the left. Keeping in mind of our shoulders, let's come back to the center, reset. Deep breath in. And exhale. And exhale. I would do eye exercises today, but I'm unfortunately not able to do them. But I can't do them, but I will lead you in them. Okay, if that's okay with you. But just know I won't be doing it with you. So trust that you can do it and just follow my instructions. I believe in you. All right, let's do some eye exercises. All right. So we're going to close our eyes. Sorry you don't have the cool sunglasses like I got. I know. Takes away the whole thing. But let's close our eyes. Imagine you have this cool sunglasses. All right. So we're going to start in the center of our eyes. We're going to go up to the left. So your eyeballs are closed. Going up to the left, down, nice and gentle to the right. Back up and to the center. Then down to the right, up, left, down, and center. Then to the left, down, right, up, left, center. To the right, down, left, up, right, center. All right. Very good. Now we're just going to go up and down. So we're just going to go up very slow, as high as you can. You can even lift your chin up a little bit, right? And then down. You can let your chin come back to the center, even go a little bit further south. All right. Turn back to center, to the horizon line. A couple more times. So we're going to go up and then down and up. You can go all the way up if you want, down, go all the way down if you want. 2 more times, up, down, as if your eyes are the guide, and up and down, and back to center. Now we're going to go no with our eyeballs. We're going to go left and right. So right first, then to the left, nice and slow. To the right, back to the left. To the right again, and back to the left. Nice and slow. Back to the center. Deep breath in. Let's just stay here for a moment. Inhale, exhale. Everybody's doing good this week. Got a weekend ahead of us, getting ready to get into the holidays. I don't know about you, but they started putting Christmas stuff in where was I? Home Depot, like on my birthday, which is in early October. I couldn't believe it. So it's that time. And hope you guys are ready for that craziness. Down here in South Florida, it's a little bit, Christmas kind of takes you by surprise because it's 85 degrees outside, unlike other parts of the country that it's a little bit cooler. So, yeah. So with all that hustle and bustle, I hope we can keep meeting and you know, take some of that holiday cheer and add it to our movement. So when we're out, if we need to sit for a little bit, the reason I bring that up is if you go out and you're in a place where you just need to sit and relax, do it. Sit, relax, close your eyes. Right? Trust where you're at, you know, first, obviously. Don't do it while you're in the, you know, while you're in traffic. It's not the best place to go about doing that. But if you're on a park bench, you're at the mall, wherever you go, whatever you're doing, if you're the passenger, just close your eyes. The eye rotations are always available to you. Some of the neck stuff always available to you. I don't know if I'd be paddling the canoe when I was out, but you know, you can certainly do some easy stretches and stuff like that if you're out a lot. Or even if you're at home online shopping or not doing any shopping at all. It's important to keep some movement happening. Deep breath in and exhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. So we do, as I mentioned, have some other classes on Fridays and Mondays. A couple on Monday, I believe. And you're welcome to join those as well. Kamani, if you could come back on the line, And do you know the times for those classes?
For the other health and wellness classes, I believe that Patricia's charity yoga classes are at 9:30 a.m. on Mondays, and that's 9:30
Okay,
Eastern time. Um, what'd you say?
yeah, 9:30 at 9.
9:30 Eastern Standard Time charity yoga on Mondays with Pat Selner. On Monday nights, there's an art therapy class with Hannah Garrison, and it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Tony Garcia does Tai Chi classes on Fridays, and I believe they're at 12:30 Eastern.
And you can just go to our website and sign up for those. Look for the schedule, health and wellness schedule, and certainly sign up for those to attend.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll put the link in there.
oh, thank you so much. And if you guys have any questions for me, or any suggestions or any of that stuff, always open and willing. My name is Chris, and you can send me an email at chris@msfocus.org. If you have any questions or comments, or you know, what any tips you would like to give, any sort of anything, any jokes, oh, bad jokes, it's always good. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys being here this week, and I hope to be feeling much better next week at this time. But for now, I think we're good, and go ahead and close up the class. And just want to thank you guys again. Take a couple more deep breaths. Just to remember to breathe this week. Breathe easy during the weekends. Take it easy. Do what you do. Whew. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate
Good
it.
luck, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Getting through it. Try not
Yeah.
to split my eyeball. That's the biggest challenge I have right now.
Hopefully you're feeling much better and that you're negative again. Just get all your vitamins in, stay hydrated, sanitize everything. Wipes are your friend.
I tried to stay positive, but
Well, not we don't want that positive.
not that. I'm gonna play in a taiko concert next Wednesday. Can't be doing that like this. It's crazy.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, you'll be fine.
everyone stay healthy and have a great week. And this is really great for me. Hopefully it was good for you guys too. And I appreciate you being here.